In this video, I'm going to run through how you can set up a follow ad to get more leads and to get more clients through your content. And as you know, posting organic content is amazing. It builds up trust, but it's sometimes unreliable and you don't know who it's going to go to. You don't know where it's going to go. You don't know how many people it's going to go to, even if you're trying your hardest and you know all the hacks and tips and tricks. Sometimes the algorithm is just not in your favor. And this is why running something called a follow ad, and there's other ads you can run, is really good to boost your content and to get more attention onto you and your offer. And if you don't know who I am, my name's James, owner of Magnify Your Content Media, and I help 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 figure entrepreneurs build content systems to save time and ultimately scale. If you want my social proof, check out the first link in the description. And if you want to join my email list where I give away free content tips and resources on a daily basis, check out the second link in the description. There's going to be an ads tracker in there for this ad as well, so an Instagram ads tracker, a follow ad tracker in the second link in the description, so you can get that, but you will have to join my email list, completely free, and you benefit from it, so I would join it. Second link in the description. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Now first I want to go through certain things before we actually set up the ad, and these are things you need dialed in before you even consider running this ad. Okay, so first of all, you need short form content, because you need people to follow you and then go through your organic content to build up trust for you and then convert. So there's 3 types of content you should be creating. There's growth content, which is basically just trying to grow your account, research your industry, see what's working, replicate that content. There's niche content. This is speaking directly to your ideal client, shifting their beliefs, helping them overcome any objections, and just shifting their beliefs. Okay. And the third type of content is social proof content. Showing social proof is super important because it builds up trust and people are going to recognize that they're like them, so they're more likely to take action if they've seen someone else like them get the same result that they want. Okay, and the next thing you need is an appointment set. Okay, and this is because from the follow ads, everyone that follows you, they're a lead. You need to reach out to them and get them on a call. I would suggest hiring a commission-based appointment set, or if you have one already, great, but definitely have an appointment set. You're a busy entrepreneur. I know you're not going to be reaching out to these people yourself, so hire an appointment setter, a commission-based appointment setter. Okay. Next thing is YouTube content. You need to have a YouTube channel linked in your bio on your Instagram, because this just builds up even more trust. We're in a trust recession and people need to watch 7 hours of your content before they even consider buying from you. And the best way to build up that 7 hours is by posting YouTube content, because it's longer form content and it builds up trust quicker. And the next thing, if you're not willing to be consistent with your short form content, with your long form content, don't even bother running this ad. There's no point. Consistency is key with content in general. So yeah, you need consistency. And the last thing is testing. Your first follow ad probably won't be the one that's going to get you all those followers and all those leads. Okay, you need to test, you need to see what's resonating and go all in on the one that's actually doing well. Okay, so now you understand that, let's get into how to set it up. It's really simple. What we're going to do is go to Meta Business Suite, and this is basically just where you what's it called, can access your Facebook and Instagram account. You're going to go down to ads, and we don't want to do this on your phone, because if you do this on your phone, just don't do it on your phone, because Apple takes 30% or something like that. So I wouldn't do it on your phone. Go to your desktop and do it, and then you're going to go up to create ad. Let me put myself a bit smaller here. You're going to go to boost Instagram content, and then what I would do beforehand, there's 2 ways you could go about this. There's one way you can create a picture, so you can boost a picture and literally boost it, and it can say something like, this is how I went from here to here to here, follow me to learn how. So this is how I scaled to 150k a month with the Magnify Your Content ecosystem. Follow me to learn how, for example, and then boom, you can boost that picture like a story. There's a video framework you can follow, which is call out your ideal client, list a couple pain points, list their desired outcome, show social proof, and then optimize for them to follow you. You can create a separate reel and boost that, or you can boost posts that are performing well already organically, because they're always going to perform well on ads as well. But for example, I'm just going to go boost this post here, And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure it says get more profile visits, visit Instagram profile. And then what you could do is automatic. So if you have followers already that your target like ideal clients, use automatic. Or you can come to create new, and all you're going to do here is literally explain your ideal client, list locations if you're in the United States, for example, detailed targeting, so their interests basically, and then you're going to save audience and use that one. But what I would suggest doing is, if you do have followers like your ideal clients, I would just suggest automatic. You're going to run this ad continuously, because you don't want to run an ad on a certain like timeline and then it performs well and then it turns off, because that's just going to ruin performance. So run it consistently. I suggest around, to start off with, $15 to $30 a day. Okay, I would definitely suggest that, because it's just what I've seen work super well. That if that's your budget, that's around $900 a month, which is simple. You're a high level entrepreneur, as I said, 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 figure entrepreneur. You should be investing into your business to grow it. So $900 a month is not going to be anything. Okay, and then what you're going to do here is just press publish. Really as simple as that. It's gonna see if your ad's okay, like by the guidelines, and then it's gonna start boosting it. And what you should do every day, which I'm going to show you, and which I said I'm going to leave in the description, is be tracking your ads. So I'm going to go to a copy of an ads tracker, copy, and this is going to be in the description, with the one that's actually all of them. But yeah, all you have to do here is click on plus, and every single day you'll explain your ad spend, how much you spent, DMs sent, conversations, cost per conversation, calls booked, calls taken, calls offered, no-shows, closes, cost per acquisition, upfront cash, cash collected, and clients. And then what you can see at the bottom is all the data here. And then boom, you can just like see if it's working, see if it's not working, but it's really important to track. I know a lot of people go on about tracking 24/7. Like, start off with, don't stress about it too much, but I would eventually start tracking, because it's very important to track. But yeah, this is how to set up the follow ad. Really simple. And again, I would set this up when you've got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in line, or 4 things. But when you get these 4 things in line, that's when I would start running this ad. And yeah, I hope you got some value from this. Any questions, let me know on Instagram. And join my email list if you want that tracker for completely free. I'll literally give it away for free. And if you want to get to 5 to 15 extra high ticket clients within 90 days by building your own content ecosystem, this video up here will be useful. It's either over here or over here. Definitely watch that, but subscribe, everything like that, and peace.